Captain Cameron. This is an agricultural station where we grow food to ship to people who don't have any.
To finish our mission before heading back to VBS. We just must do one thing. Autopilot, do you copy? This is the perfect way to finish our mission before heading back to VBS. We just must do one thing. This is the perfect way to finish our mission before heading back to VBS. We just need to do one thing.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me.
I don't know why I'm excited. I was just videoing everybody in their work.
Oh no.
I was wondering where you guys were. What are y'all doing? Yeah.
I'm texting Alex Berry a picture of an Elsa at Disneyland and asked,
grating over there that's bigger
Yeah.
that we can just shimmy in front of it.
What are you gonna do with it?
Shimmy in front of it. I miss you, Katie.
You're back to sound. I see this guy.
All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Birthday girl Lacey, what has surprised you most about the shoot?
About the shoot? Let's see, the biggest surprise, well, the cake I got for my birthday. That was a big surprise.
Have you found anything good today?
Yes. I found some screws that I dropped in the dark. I did the same thing to this guy.
Sorry, it was booming.
guys are ready.
So we basically have 2 fish sticks and 5 loaves of bread. What else?
Shipped by Amazon Prime.
Prime. Amazon Fresh. Oh, and you can see that it actually contains fish.
Neil, what is the most embarrassing thing that Cameron has said when she thinks no one can hear her? No, she's here.
Neil and I have a
You have an agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not at liberty to disclose that information.
This is my own invention. It is a cinematographer's lightsaber.
Are you really rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Best Easter ever. What'd you say? Fish take sticks? Take
No, no.
2.
It doesn't matter.
2 or 3.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Let's go.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, go creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally.
That's a wrap. VBS
Woods. We can get
16
them.
wrapped.
For safety.
Yeah,
Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already.
we're here on the 9th installment of the VBS 1/8 series. This is actually the first time we have duplicated a series from the past. This is Sub 1/8. Our last attempt at Sub 1/8 was quite different, and we'll show you some of that footage. But I want to show you some of the highlights of this particular sub. We had a set designer, in addition to our graphics designer, Blair Strong, who helped us with all the set in the background. The set is actually constructed, this is actually a paper set. So nothing that you see here is three-dimensional, even though all of the vents and everything appear to be three-dimensional. Some of this is backlit. We have a pretty unique feature up here where the portal windows, the little lights on the sub, are actually cut out and they're lit from behind. We'll see that in just one second. Over here is our control panel. It's got lighting from underneath. We've got a high-tech keyboard here that can change colors based on the scene and what's actually going on inside the sub, so we can communicate with the outside. There's also handheld communication, so we can radio out and make sure that everybody hears what we need to hear. Oh, let me show you one of my favorite features. Well, we've got the we've got our sonar and radar screens up here. We'll go behind the scenes to see how those work in just a second. Here is our emergency or our secret key codes that we use to actually initiate turbo mode and also the torpedoes that you'll hear about later in the series. This is one of our little inventions here, little LED lights. I'm very proud of this. This is our cinematographer's lightsaber. It looks like 3 little wheels off of a kid's car, but basically it's a very bright light stick that we can use to aim light right at a particular source, whether it's on the background or light up an actor, and it's very mobile and very quick to add light where we need it. Another one of my favorite features, the pipes on Sub 1.8. Most of the pipes are made of paper, just curled paper that was printed on a printer so that it's made to look like rusted pipes. But a handful of the pipes are actually PVC pipes that have been painted, but most of them are actually paper. And you can see we've even dressed the ceiling up here so that we can get a realistic view of what's happening from all different angles and not be limited like we have been in the past. We used our little LED lights here for downlighting to highlight different parts of the set so that the paper doesn't look quite as flat. We even backlit some of the monitor areas so that, again, it doesn't look like it's the two-dimensional paper that it really is. And then we've got practical lights also on the set for the first time ever. And then this flyout wall, we talked about the paper backgrounds, but this is actually a real wall made out of MDF board and painted to look like it's metal. Angelo did an incredible job on that. This is another one of my favorite parts of the set where it appears as though we're going all the way down a hallway right here when really it's simply a two-dimensional picture of a hallway. So let's go behind the scenes, or actually behind the set, and look at a couple of other things. Autopilot is projected on this glass right here. It's a piece of shower glass that was donated from a glass company, and we use this to do CG projections whenever autopilot needs to be seen, and we can fly this in and out of the set so the cameras can shoot in front of it or behind it or through it to give whatever kind of effect that we're looking for in any particular scene. A lot of the pieces of the set are mobile, like for instance this is one of my favorite pieces. These pipes can be moved. Oh wow, we almost had a disaster there. Pipes falling down. But this whole piece right here can be moved anywhere we need in and out of the set, so that if the cinematographers need to have a different angle or we need to cheat something in and out a little bit, then we can do that. Let's bring up the house lights here, and I want to show you what's going on behind the set. So you can see we're actually set up on a Hollywood green screen set here, and we put our set in front of it. But these are our paper backdrops. We've got the little LED lights up here. We just cut a hole in there, put a piece of wax paper in front of the hole, added a gel on the LED light, a little $2 light, and then we have a tape grid in front of that to kind of simulate wires that would normally protect the LED or protect the light if it were on a real sub. And back here we have 3 computers that are driving the monitors up front, so we can come back and actually operate and change the screens on the fly while the series is being filmed, and we can get different kinds of screens based on whatever is called for in the set or in the script. All right, so now you can see the set without any of its dramatic lighting. It looks a little bit flat. It's a little bit more like some of our sets in the past where we relied on post-process in order to light it or create a mood. But this year we did most of that with practical, thanks to the cinematographers and their great skill on lighting and everything that they do to make this look like more than what it really is. But it is a lot of fun. All right, thanks for joining us in this behind the scenes of Sub 1.8.